Now look at this cool ass little truck. Who makes that?
Oh, we got her tied down as per normal. Grabbed her by her rear axle, grabbed her by her front axle, stretched it, so to speak, right? But either way, that's what we got. Nice new unit going to Indianapolis. So in a little bit, we're gonna get the truck washed once the line forks through. Then we'll go start heading to Indianapolis. Probably deliver tomorrow in the morning. If not, maybe tonight, but most likely tomorrow morning. I gotta call and see how late they're there. But either way, that's the story. That is a beautiful engine though. Yeah, funny thing is though, I picked up a wreckage, one from Indianapolis, and there was a bunch of others. I think aerial trucks got wrecked down there too. So what in the hell are you guys doing in Indianapolis? Man, you guys are hard on trucks. But keep it going, because I like hauling them. Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. Nice, looking better, much better. All right, but now I need fuel. So now it's time to get the fueling done. Excellent. So now, big thing was I just wanted the truck washed, the trailer basically rinsed off. I wasn't too overly concerned. What's that? I was 84. All right, man, have a great one. Alrighty. Yeah, everybody loves talking about the old Pete. That's one of the cool things about having an old Cabover. It gets noticed. Personally, I don't like getting noticed. Just, you know, please. That, yeah.
We might as well rock and roll.
Alrighty, boys and girls, I left the Loves, well, leaving the Loves right now. We are Russell Road, just at the Illinois-Wisconsin state line, obviously still heading south. By the time I got out of the truck wash, got to the quick trip, fueled up, it was getting awful late. It was dark and there really wasn't much to put the cameras on, to be honest. We're gonna deliver the fire truck tomorrow. Closer to morning, so we really won't have much time to film. So figured I'd wait till we got close to the Illinois toll road, because there's a lot of street lights So we ought to get decent footage going through there. Debating on where to place the cameras, but at night the one over my shoulder that you guys like so much tends to bounce, so I put the other 3 outside in various locations. I wished I had the ability to get one more on the passenger side, but I don't have another SD card. I do have one more spare camera. Maybe it would have been a good idea if I had one. Actually, I might have, but too late now. Not a big deal. Talking to Jen on the phone a little bit ago, and I brought up a conversation that, well, to be honest, it added a little spark to her voice. The prospect of moving on, moving up in the world a little bit more than we've been. I've been talking for a long while on this channel about the prospect of moving to Florida. But in what I do for work now, as far as being leased on with Whitmire. By the way, anybody notice this? Cameras on both sides of the truck, and I don't know if it's a weight plate or a proximity plate, but that's pretty new. Right there, coming into Illinois on the toll road. But anyway, I just don't know if I can pull off moving to Florida, only because what we do, it's just a little difficult to get down there. Granted, I haven't really done any looking or exploring, but I brought up the prospect of maybe buying property in Tennessee and moving the shop and eventually a house down there. Jen doesn't mind the idea. She's actually looking forward to looking, because we're going to go down to Tennessee with the Razor and meet my son Sean with his Jeep and do off-roading in Tennessee. And obviously, being so close to Gentry, I'll probably come out there and swing in and say hi. I texted him the idea. I was thinking about Coffee County, like Manchester area or somewhere in the middle, because we come through 65 quite frequently when we're heading south from here. His reply to me was, I should look around Sweetwater. We'll kick it around. And Jen was really looking forward to the idea, because I came up with the idea, honestly, just today. Might have been yesterday. But I first spoke to her about it today. And I'm like, hey, what if, well, since we're down there, do you want to give an idea of looking at property down in Tennessee that we would, now just property, I'm not looking to buy. If I did more than property, I'd have to borrow the money, and with interest nowadays, I really don't want to even think about it. If if I make a move, I'd rather make it with cash. That means I have to work my ass off to get the cash. But I think that it might be a good idea. So at least we have plans at the end of January that we're going to go down and start looking and seeing what I can, you know, what's down there. What can you build where, you know? Where can I build a shop and ultimately build a smaller trucking company? You know, what's down there for how much? So I guess that's the plan, to go look and see. Nothing else to waste time. I certainly would like to get down to Florida and actually look around a little too, but for the time being, we gotta just keep doing what we're doing. And I do have a newfound energy to keep pushing hard like we've been. And I think if I bust ass real hard, I think I can make it happen within a reasonably distant future, or not too distant future. Growing and building like we are, I suppose. That's the idea. I just have a bigger, more positive outlook right now to think that that's actually something that I can do. Florida is very inflated right now price-wise. Tennessee is fairly reasonable from what I'm seeing, and it's probably just as good as Florida as far as outlook, future outlook. And it ain't quite as cold. No. But I'm excited for it, at least to go look and see. The prospect of building something really gets me going a little bit, where I would take you guys along with, once we bought it, like what it is, what needs done, and then start work, you know, like start clearing out an area for eventual construction, start building a pole barn, and then start moving stuff from Wisconsin to Florida. I mean, Tennessee, wherever. Start bringing the stuff down. You guys will see a build process on it, you know. I gotta bear in mind, I'm 46 years old. I don't ever want to have to move again. So if I do it again, move the shop, move my house, that's it, I'm done. I'm gonna live there till I'm done. Let's see what we can accomplish. One thing at a time. But like I said this morning, the last video, when I loaded this fire truck, the only way I'm going to get there, the only way I'm going to accomplish these goals, is to keep busting my ass like I've been. So this truck's got to get down there to Indianapolis, and I got to keep doing what I've been doing, getting all this stuff done. Would be a while till I actually moved to Tennessee, but the way I see it is, if I'm not doing it all in one lump shot and one big lump sum of money, I could do it spread out over time and start the process over time. operates. He's texting, that's why. Good morning. Just leaving a TA just north of Indianapolis. So we're getting ready to go and deliver our fire truck. Footage from last night came out pretty good. Usually it seems to. I figured it'd be a little different. A couple little incidences that happened yesterday of note. I didn't have cameras going at that time, but I had the dash cam going. Just blocking for him, who knows? Alrighty, boys and girls, we're getting off the highway, getting ready to go to the main garage for Indianapolis Fire Department, drop off our truck. And like everywhere else in the United States, we've got our vagrants on the street corner. Last time I was over here, picked up the wreckage of a fire truck. Had some pretty good front end damage on it, if I remember right. Brought it up to Wyowega. See, that's what that place in Wyowega where we picked this up is that's where Pierce basically redo the trucks over there. Seems to be like their collision center. Sometimes I brought trucks there that didn't have anything wrong with them other than like the frames rotted out of them. So what they'll do is they'll just re-rail them, just like you do with semis. You know, some of the smaller departments, they'll hold on to a truck for as long as they can. And then when it rots out, rather than buy a brand new one with all the problems with the emissions and so on, same as the semi truck. Got to bear in mind, fire departments are still civilians. So the only thing exempt from emissions is military. Police departments, fire departments, now they got to run that stuff, and we all pay for that nonsense when they go down. But some of the departments don't have the budget, so what they'd rather do is try to keep their older trucks running as long as they can. I know one I brought in from a small department in Connecticut, it just went in for frame rails. So it does happen. Obviously, I've known guys that re-railed trucks, semi-trucks, because they're just too rotted or too thin or whatever. Rather than buy a new truck, I find it more cost-effective to run older equipment and keep it going, rather than brand new stuff that's always breaking down and got to deal with all the emissions nonsense, all the electronics. You know, it's not conducive to actually getting work done. But anyway, up there in Wyowega, they fix them up. So this truck was a crash truck. It got hit midsection on one of the sides. I think the passenger side, I think he said. Might have been driver's side, I'm not really sure. So it's redone now. the bridge. Smoke coming from underneath there. Yeah, I smell it now. Like burning wood. Like, I don't know, maybe somebody got a campfire going underneath the bridge. Leave it right here for the time being. Might be worse. right, and now she's down, so I just got to put the air hose away, untie it. Oh, check the old Ford out. Unit 19 right there. That's cool. Yeah, untie it and ramp it down.
Okay. The gloves there. And battery on. Ignition. Start. Oh, she's full of fuel. Alright, what are you beeping about? Oh, you're out of air. $32,000 miles on it. And now we got to drive it off far enough to get the ramps out from under it so you can ramp it down.
Neutral, brake set. The ass end of the truck will bottom out when we come off the trailer. It also has to ride on them ramps because it'll, you know, just look at the angle. She'll hit the deck if you just back it up far enough, so you got to use them ramps. That's why I carry them. They're a pain in the neck to keep on the trailer, but to do this stuff, you need them. Brake, release, drive. Front's on the ground. Rear's leaving the trailer. On the ground. Excellent. Got to do it. They said leave her run. Alrighty. Already signed paperwork on them, so good to go. Grab my gloves, put the trailer back together. We're done.
Now look at this cool ass little truck. Who makes that? That is super cool. Diesel powered. I ain't gonna climb on it.